it is you want to do, go for it.
Dream is hard. If you don't live your dream, it's still hard. You might as well pick the harder with the best benefit.
You don't have to see the whole staircase, just a step.
Nothing worth having is going to come easy.
From my tears came my treasure, which is the single wife.
Your setbacks are really a setup for something else.
What's going on, guys? It's your girl Isis, and I am here at Piedmont Park. The Jazz Fest is taking place. We in the perfect spot to talk to my girl Eshe.
Thanks for having me. I'm excited, and you look beautiful.
You're always beautiful, girl.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you.
I'm just so glad to have her here today. She is a woman that rocks. And if you've been tuned into I Hear That Girl radio, you have heard her latest single, So Gone, which I bump almost every show. I love the song. And a lot of people may be getting introduced to you for the first time.
Right.
But for me, I'm like, I know Eshe. Eshe is from Arrested Development. So first, I want to, we're going to sit down. We're going to talk to her and find out everything that she has going on and just have a real good conversation here today. So I am excited.
Yes, I'm very excited. Hey, everybody.
All right, so first off, like I was saying, you were with the group Arrested Development. Tell me about how you got it, because I just remember you dancing your butt off in Arrested Development. So how did you guys get started?
Oh, wow. Well, I joined the group when I was 13 years old. My sister, I only have one sister, my oldest sister, her name is Nikita. She had the opportunity first, and she was introduced to the group by a guy by the name of Ian Burke. Do you know Ian? He's like done everything in Atlanta. He's had a hand in TLC, a little bit of a whole bunch of folks at LaFace, Arrested Development, a bunch of folks. But anyway, he introduced me to Speech and Headliner, the co-founders of the group, and they were at the Arts Institute of Atlanta. I was in middle school. Wow. And so I went and auditioned for them, and the rest is history. So it was the three of us for a long time. And then after that, that's when everybody else started coming into the fold. Tariq, Baba OJ, Raza Dunn, and then Dion wasn't part of the group, Dion Ferris, but she came and sang on a lot of our records and toured with us.
Awesome.
Yeah, so I have to give a shout out to my sister and Ian for making that happen. And of course, the creator.
There you go, for sure. Now, let's fast forward to that. And the success of the group was amazing. And you're a two-time Grammy Award winner. So, first of all, let's talk about that. How does it feel?
I mean, it's amazing. When it happened, I was only like 17, 18 years old. So, your first time out, you're like, I won a Grammy? So that was kind of shocking within itself.
Right.
So, it was surreal. It was surreal. But, I'm so grateful for all those accolades, but what really moves me the most is when I meet people and they're like, man, your music moves me, or, you have such a this type of spirit or that type of spirit, or I connect with you. That's what's important to me. You know what I mean? Like, I love the accolades. That's great. But when I know that what I'm doing is making changes in the world and people and souls, that's the most rewarding thing for me. So I love that. I love that.
And you do have this awesome spirit that goes across an internet. It's like, I had never spoken to her until today, like face to face. But as far as Twitter and, Instagram, this woman, I was just like, she's just the sweetest thing. She is just so sweet. Because a lot of times it's like, when you support people's music, I know on my talk show the other day, we were talking about how a lot of times people give their haters more appreciation than they do those that support them. And a lot of times supporters feel like, okay, well, if I just stop supporting you, then you'll mention me. Right. So it's like, it's always gratifying when you support someone and they come back and they're like, thank you, I appreciate it, I love it. And I'm just like shocked. I'm like, Eshe is tweeting me. Do y'all understand? Eshe is tweeting me.
I appreciate it so much because, coming from Arrested Development, I understand the grind. Like, see, I'm from the old school, so I know about paying dues. You know what I mean? So it didn't happen overnight for us, and so I know what it's like to me. Going to the college radio stations and just the grassroots stuff and saying thank you. And I'm just a straight up Georgia girl. I'm born and raised here, so it's in my soul, how I was, raised. My mom is very personable. She did a lot of stuff in the community. So I mean, it's just a natural thing for me, and just to show appreciation. I think that's what it's about, because when you put that energy out there, you get it back. And I mean, sometimes it's like, I'm a more in-person type person. I like to touch and feel people, and some folks like the internet. I mean, it's a blessing for what it does. It can do, but it also can be a curse. Right. You know what I mean? Because I don't like to, what you really see on the internet, that's really me. You know what I mean? I love to say thank you. I show love to other people. That's just who I am, and I think that's what it's about. I mean, me coming up in the group, we like celebrated other people, so it wasn't like just about us. Well, at least for me, I wasn't like, oh yeah, it's got to be Arrested Development. It's like, I like De La Soul Tribe, Queen Latifah, everybody. Yes. So it's like,
that was a great era of music she just ran down, y'all. That tells you what kind of music she brings. Oh my God.
Yeah, so I just think, and I appreciate that. I just appreciate people taking times out of their lives to acknowledge me, because you don't have to do that. You really don't. You know what I mean? Because I'm sure it's enough going on in your life. You could be doing something else. So I just want to show appreciation to people, and I'm truly, honestly grateful from the bottom of my heart, because this is like a new beginning for me. I'm like starting over, in a sense, you know what I mean? In a whole nother realm, but I also have all this knowledge from the past that I can bring into this new dimension of my life, this new season of my life, so.
Yeah, so I know you said, like, when you started, you were so young.
Yeah.
So that is why I really wanted to sit down with you and have this, because now people are being introduced to you as the woman, Eshe. And like, when I heard the song, I was like, okay, now she talking about stuff that women go through. It's a whole new perspective. It's everything. So it's like like you said, it's like you're starting new, but it's someone we're familiar with, but she's a new woman now. And I am in love with So Gone.
Thank you.
I just love that song.
Thank you.
When she said, I reached my limit, sing a little bit. Just sing a little bit. Because I be like, when you reach that limit, you done.
Oh, yeah.
Sing a little bit.
Let's see, the second verse. This is one of my favorite parts. If you will miss the way I kiss you, baby, block the door. You're thinking about shedding tears for me. Better let them hit the floor. Please give me a sign. If you're mine, why can't you say so? Yeah. Hey, girl. Better make a scene, better scream out, baby, don't go. Thank you.
So Gone, So Gone. I love it, girl. That song is serious.
It was really motivated by a real experience for me, Yeah, so all my songs really have a genuineness about it. Something either I went through with somebody I know. And but that it really came alive to me about a year ago. I had started writing it with a group of friends, and I had gone through an experience where I fell in love with somebody, and it didn't quite pan out like I would hoped it to pan out. However, the love is still there, and sometimes you have to release things for it to come back, or if it doesn't come back, it's okay. You had the experience, and now I have the lesson. I've grown, everything that God intended for me to learn from this, I did. So, and I was able to, I really meant that. If you're gonna miss the way I kiss you.
I was listening to it like, I know that's right. I'm not even in a relationship. I was just like, I know that's right. He can go.
And it's so crazy because I really don't date or anything, but that particular relationship, that was like the first time I actually had dated someone in 5 years. Yes, I've been single for 9. So, yeah.
Awesome stuff. So what else do we have to look forward to? When is there going to be a release? Like, there needs to be an album.
Yes.
There needs to, don't just give us those 2 singles and then walk away. You got to give us more. So what are we looking forward to?
Well, actually, Love Sick was my first one. Then You Make Me Wanna with Omari, and then this one. So those are kind of just me really evolving into who I am now. So finding my feet, finding my way. Because a lot of people, coming from a group like Arrested Development, that's a hard act to follow. Exactly. And so, and a lot of people they will have the perception that my music probably would sound like Arrested Development, but and trust me, I have those type of records, but it's so much in me. I'm a woman now, and it's so many dimensions to me, and I want to show people who I am, and not, I do dance, but I'm a woman of the arts. I'm an artistic being, so a creative being. So I have so many things I want to talk about, but I'm actually working on a few things now. I'm working on a audio poetry record. I'm also working on an EP album. So, I'm looking to release everything probably at the top of next year, because I really want to take my time with it and just do it from the ground up. So, so I'm working. I've been talking to some folks now, writers and producers. I have a very small team. So we're really excited. And I'm one of those people, I'm motivated by my energy is, well, let me work with people that I feel that I'm divinely connected to and they to me. So it's kind of like I'm just letting it kind of flow, not forcing it, just letting it just have its moment in space and say, okay, I'm supposed to work with this person. Okay, let me work with this person, So, and that's how it's been coming to me like that. So, and I also have an opportunity. I cannot say who it is, but it's somebody really, really big in another type of genre of music, which is really cool. Cultural music, but a different genre that I'll be doing a collab with, and I'm really excited about it.
So we can
Latin. We'll say Latin.
Okay, we can look for more.
Yes, and I'm writing a book. I mentor a lot. I have a dance ministry. I work with young girls and boys. I do a lot of stuff, motivational speaking, getting back in the community. That's my heart. I love that. So I've been teaching dance since I was like 14. And I'll be 40 in December. Whoop, whoop.
Don't even look it.
Well, thank you.
Lord have mercy.
So, I'm excited about my future. And, I tell people, yes, I did a lot of great things in my first half of my life, but the second half is going to be phenomenal. My best days are in front of me. I believe that.
I love her. She is so awesome. Before I let you go, because I could sit here all day, but we might melt.
I know that's right. And okay. Woo, baby. It's hot out here.
So before I let you go, I always have my guests talk to my viewers. Someone may be watching, young lady that has aspirations and she's facing obstacles, or she just feels like it's almost impossible. What do you say to her to motivate her to continue to move forward?
That's a great question. I would say first and foremost, believe in yourself. That self-love and that self-worth and that self-value. When you know who you really are and what you were fearfully and wonderfully made, and that you are here for a purpose, that your purpose will make you drive you. And of course, you're gonna have obstacles and speed bumps and mountains and a couple of things, but you have to believe totally in your heart without a shadow of a doubt that whatever your goal is, you're going to get there. Come, as they say, hell or high water. So, yes, and I mean, you've been down that road, I'm sure, and I have, and that's the only way you can tell someone how to come out of something, by you having your test as well, your testimony. So I just say, stay encouraged. Know yourself, that self-love, and if you have a goal, stick with it. Stick with it, because nothing worth having is going to come easy. It's just not. It's just not. So believe in yourself and be your own cheerleader. Surround yourself with positive people. And I believe part of that is putting that divine positive energy out. And when you do that, you're going to get positive energy back. And I always ask the Creator, I always say, have that relationship with God and ask God, please send divine people into my life and people that are here for a divine purpose, that it's a reciprocal thing where I can sow into them and they can sow into me, whether it be knowledge or someone who could fund your project or whatever you're doing, just give you that encouragement, because we need that. You need that reciprocity. And the reality is, put people around you that are smarter than you, that know more than you, that have more resources than you. Because if you are the greatest in your bunch, you need to change your bunch. because you're not going nowhere.
Right.
You see what I mean? So, you know, I just say keep those positive people around you. I do affirmations every day. Read my word.
Give me some more.
Yeah. Girl, I do so many affirmations about just speaking to myself. You're beautiful inside and out. You're edified. You're this, you're that. And after a while, you become those things that you speak into your soul, into your spirit. Yeah. So me doing that, like even now, the things that happen in my life, I'm like, favor. Favor can take you places money can't. So, you know, I praise God for that. So I say, have that relationship with God first and foremost. Self-love, when you love yourself, you know your purpose, you know your value, and then you can go out and do exactly what God purposed you to do. And you know, you're still finding yourself, you know, we're going to keep finding ourselves.
Every day is a new discovery, that's for sure.
Be open to change and for it's just to flow. And it's so funny, I was reading something the other day, I want to say it might have been, One Day My Soul Just Opened Up by Iyanla Vanzant. Yeah. And she said in the book about it's okay to have, you know, like structure sometimes, but you got to also let the spirit flow. Right. And be okay to be shook a little bit and changed a little bit, because all that is, you know, shaping you for what your greater destiny and purpose is in life. So just be open and put that positive energy out there. So.
Love it. Great words from a wonderful, wonderful woman. She's a woman that rocks. She's a woman on purpose. And I love her. It's Eshe. Make sure y'all support her. The videos are on the website, IHearThatGirl.com. So you can go and check out her videos. Make sure you support the music, purchase the single, all that good stuff. iTunes, right?
I'm on iTunes. I also have a website, EsheAfroSoul.com. Has links to Reverb Nation, Twitter, Facebook, iTunes, all that stuff. YouTube channel, just all of it.
And where can they find you on Twitter?
I am Eshe, ESHE, the number 2, the letter X, Grammy, Eshe, 2-time Grammy, and I'm also on Instagram, the same thing. And on Facebook, I have an Eshe fan page, so come and like my page.
There it is, man. I thank you so much for stopping by. Love you.
Thank you.
She is awesome. Y'all stay tuned. We'll have more on the way. It's a great conversation with me and Eshe on IHearThatGirl.com. On the next Conversations, we chat with Food Network TV's America's Best Cook contestant and chef, Nikki Bell.
Don't look to other people to support you or feel as though, you know, to give you that boost. You gotta be your own inspiration.